Good morning, dear listeners. You are tuned in to KMVS Wireless on a frequency of 121.5, and I am your wireless announcer, Mr. William McDuff. Thank you for joining me on such a beautiful day. Well, it would appear we have a new movie studio opening in town. So, if you're looking for employment in this fledgling industry, why not take a stroll over to the beach and hand in your resume? Remember, unlike the wireless, you don't need a good voice to be in a movie. Remember that it is illegal and immoral to hum or whistle along with any of the copyrighted tunes you hear. Whistling is killing music. You are currently hearing KMVS. Now, I'm about to get my manservant, Godfrey, to play some exceptional music. This is KMVS. And here is a musical interlude I trust you will enjoy. And without further ado, I'd like you to hear another gramophone recording of some remarkable music. Ah, yes. Now, I feel the time is right for some rather excellent tunes. What? Oh, sorry, I was miles away. Oh, just wondering what I shall eat later when Ralph takes me out for a meal. Ah, yes. How delightful. I suspect the next piece of music will be something of a disappointment after that. This is KMVS, home of radio wave broadcasting in the city area. Here's a quick police message. Do not, repeat, not break the law. Yes. Oh, sorry, Thomas. The thing seems to be stuck. I don't think we're broadcasting. No, wait. No, we are. That's all right. No, it's okay. I'll soldier on. If I peer outside, I see that, as always, it's a lovely day. I envy those lower classes who have to toil in the sunshine sometimes, but I don't envy their sad little lives. No, indeed. Ralph, my friend, has suggested we go for a drink tonight in town. Feel free to join us, 7 p.m. onwards. Smart casual wear only, please. No dogs or children. Yes, I've been watching the people making movies in the town. They seem to think that this fad will rival radio and the theatre. I feel superior knowing how very wrong they are. My friend Ralph has suggested that these new movies will one day be able to display things which are impossible to show in the theatre. He says that people will be able to fly and so on. What nonsense. This is KMVS. And, Thomas, that bulb has become lit. Is the broadcasting apparatus working correctly? It has been suggested that we have a competition for our listeners. All right. I offer a box of soap to the listener with the smallest ears. Greetings, William McDuff here. How are you? Telegram me and let me know. My friend Ralph took me to see a motion picture last night. We didn't enjoy it. There's no sense of emotion, not like the theatre. Here is a public service announcement. If you have committed a crime, give yourself up to the authorities now. Thank you. Coming up, a competition. We shall give away a model of a flying boat to one lucky listener. Keep listening. Oh, it seems that my pocket watch has stopped, so I shan't be telling you the time now. We have received a complaint via the postal system. A Mr. Lewis says that I'm anti-movies and pro-theatre. Well, I'm sorry, but I shan't apologize, Mr. Lewis. It seems that a caller is trying to contact us via the telephone. We haven't had one connected up yet. Please send a telegram instead. If you are one of the people employed by the movies industry, don't forget that you've all but killed the theatre. I hope you can sleep well tonight. I'm William McDuff, and I suggest that, as the weather is nice, you enjoy it whilst remembering to work hard at whatever it is you are doing. My name is William McDuff, and I have the pleasure of speaking to you via a wireless today. Greetings. The radio station received a letter from a French lady this week, but we can't read French, so we had to burn it. Let's have some more lovely tunes. I have a telegram from J.L., apparently a gentleman from the city who wants us to play some more music. Well, here you are, J.L. Remember that if you wish to participate in any any element of this broadcast, you may telegram us or use the telegraph device employing Morse code. Now, it's time for another relaxing musical diversion. Do not let it distract you from your job of work. It's past, and if you're a man at work or a woman lazing around at home with youngsters, stay tuned to KMVS. Here, for your enjoyment, is more music. Do not sing along or hum. Respect the composer's copyright. If any theater owners are listening and want a mature, well-voiced actor to walk the boards, drop me a letter. Good news! KMVS, the wireless station you're listening to, is having a telephone device installed soon. So, if you have one, you may use it to contact us and discuss the events of the day. I saw my old acting pal, Ralph, last night. He's become very bitter. Very, very bitter. This newfangled craze for movies has done that. I see that the movies teams are making more motion pictures as I speak. It's a craze. It'll never last. Shall we have a scary story now? One stormy night a few years ago, I turned on an electric light. There was a bing, and the light stopped working. Nobody had touched it, and the glass was intact, but the filament had been broken by forces unknown. Time for a scary story. A few years ago, my neighbor Ethel went to Loch Ness. As she looked across the loch for the monster, she saw it! Another frightening tale next week, my friends. Let's put another log on the fire and settle down for today's scary story. My Uncle Gerald heard a knocking on his front door. When he investigated later, there was no one there. Ooh, another terrifying tale next week. Now it's time for a scary story. Last week, my friend Mrs. Milliner saw a ghost. We'll have another scary story next week. Ah, yes. I'm told that the time is approximately 5 minutes past. If you were planning to do something on the hour, you're 5 minutes late. It's interesting that although I'm broadcasting to the whole city, I'm not nervous. You see, I could never speak in front of such a large gathering of people. Oh, no, sir. Oh, that was some exciting music. Next, we'll slow down and have a rest. Too much excitement is lethal. People sometimes ask me if it's lonely working a wireless desk. The answer is yes, sadly. It is now 24 minutes to. If, like me, you enjoy a tea break, now is an excellent time. The time, according to my accurate pocket watch, is 13 minutes and 2 seconds past the hour. Oh, it stopped. It's now time for... Oh! Drat and blast! I've spilled ink over the desk. Oh no! Now it's gone on my jacket cuff! No! Drat! Now, the number 121.5 might not mean anything to you, but apparently you're to keep your auditory receiving equipment tuned to it in order to hear me. Hello? Hello? I say, the people on the movie-making lots appear to enjoy their work. I wonder if there's room for ex-theater actors in these newfangled films. I used to play the trumpet, you know. I wasn't very good, but it was a satisfying instrument to try and master. Indeed, you are tuned in, as we say, to the radio. I wish you to enjoy the music. The traffic is light, no reported problems, probably because only 1 in 100 of you own motor cars. Yes, radio work is nice, but put me in front of an audience any day. I could act so beautifully. This is KMVS, and I am William McDuff. You'll know me from the stage version of The Carriage of Catherine and other plays. I went out with my old theatre friend Ralph last night. He reminded me of the time we both had some brandy and nearly forgot our lines. Oh, great days. I saw a movie last week. It was interesting, but as a fad, I don't think it's going to catch on. Oh, I do enjoy broadcasting on the wireless, but you know, I miss acting in plays. Wireless broadcasters don't have the same motivation. I was once in Shakespeare's Hamlet, you know. I played a rat scurrying around the Danish palace. Oh, I was so good. Oh, movies are a fad, which won't last. People want the stage. They want real life in front of them. Movies will never replicate reality. You'll see. Oh, yes. I remember being on stage with the great Tommy Newton. He could laugh, cry, and sing at the same time. Now that's variety. When I was a theater player, I could act so much better than these new so-called movie stars. As some of you will know, I used to be a theater actor. Oh, the tales I could tell you. But I won't. And looking outside, the weather is nice again. It's always nice in the land of the free. And if I look outside for a moment, yes, the weather looks most clement. I envy anyone outside in it. Oh, and if any small children are listening, hello. I don't have children of my own, so I'm at a loss as to know what to say. I make it about 1:15. Oh, where's the day gone? They seem to pass so quickly, don't they? Now, I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about my collection of model trains. I have 4 locomotives and 9 carriages, or cars. Oh, hold on, I've forgotten how this works. Randolph, I think we're off the air. Now, we've had the idea for a competition. Today's question: who commanded the Spartans at the Battle of Thermopylae? Answer correctly and win a glove. Oh, I have a traffic report. Somebody has spotted a lovely shiny motor car on Blythe Avenue. Get down there and see it before it drives off, automobile fans. I've received a letter from Mr. Arthur of Harper Street. He asks if we can reduce the noise as he's trying to have a rest. Sorry, Mr. Arthur. You are hearing KMVS, broadcast invisibly over the entire city area and possibly a bit beyond. The time is now about, well, you can always ask a policeman if you want to know the time. The weather is rather pleasant. Enjoy it. And remember that bright sunshine is very good for you. I have a letter here. It was wrongly delivered, so Mr. Juniper of 159 Trug Street North, if you're listening, could you collect it from our secretary? Hello there, Movies City. This is wireless KMVS, broadcasting to you and your kin. Oh, marvelous. And now, I bring you today's competition. The question you must write to us answering is: which of the 7 planets in our solar system is the widest? Hello, I have some news to read to you. A motor car has had a slight accident in the center of the city. Police have been alerted. Repeat, police have been alerted. My name is William McDuff, and I'm announcing the records on KMVS currently. I hope you are enjoying my selection of tunes. Now then, a Mrs. Shawbury wishes me to announce that it is her birthday today. She doesn't say how old she is. In my experience, women who don't are all old biddies. I'm William McDuff. Testing. Testing. Oh, no, Thomas, I don't think it's working. Oh, dash it. Shall I go home? My name is Mr. William McDuff. You may, if you wish, write to me at this wireless broadcast station. I am William McDuff. I don't believe we've been introduced. You are hearing the broadcasts of KMVS. Well done. You're listening to KMVS. Music and interesting speech throughout the day. Please don't touch that dial. My friend here says that radio is the perfect medium for jokes, so here's one. What's big and sounds like a mouse? The answer is a house. Later, we shall hold a competition to see who can run the fastest. It'll be great fun. KMVS Wireless here on a frequency of 121.5. Though I don't suppose that means anything to you. You are tuned in, as I believe the phrase has it, to KMVS. Welcome to KMVS, the radio station which serves a considerable part of the city. You're listening to the wizardry of wireless radio. Well, it's not really wizardry, it's science, apparently. I am Mr. William McDuff, and this is the magic of wireless. You're tuned into William McDuff, coming to a wireless near you, courtesy of the miracle of radio transmission. And it is a miracle. We don't fully understand it here at KMVS. And now, here's some music. If you're operating heavy machinery, don't let it lull you into a sleepy stupor. Remember, even the smallest forklift trucks can kill and maim. This is William McDuff, broadcaster on KMVS, accompanying you from dawn until dusk and slightly after.